All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Card Talk. I'm Ryan, joined as always by Tyler and Lou, and we are finally back from Atlantic City, back from another national. Today, we are going to talk a lot about 5 to 7 days in Atlantic City and what that was like. But first, we are going to start with what's on your mind. Mr. Lou Janu, we will start with you. What is on your mind this morning?
Based on our pre-show conversation, I'm thinking about Neil deGrasse Tyson cards. But we'll see about that. No, I'm just kidding. I think the number one thing on my mind right now, just coming out of the national and just thinking ahead about like what's to come, what happened while we were there, all of that good stuff. I just felt like I walked away feeling like my strategy that I had going on in my head was correct. I want to continue to consolidate my collection. I want to try to focus on some more bigger PC cards. I got a lot of joy out of getting that Elijah Moore, a lot more joy than I even thought I was going to get. So that kind of made me want to get some more PC stuff. I'm looking into other things. I saw another one of his came online, his NT. So I'm like really looking into all that stuff, and I'm trying to balance my personal collection stuff versus my like things that I have to own for a long period of time. I think that's something you do a lot, Ryan. Look, you have all of your shop stuff that goes in and out every 5 minutes, but your PC stuff I think is interesting. And I was going to actually ask you about, like, do you think about budgetary stuff when it comes to that, or do you kind of just grab stuff and because you're holding it and it's fine? That's kind of what's been on my mind the last 24 hours.
When you say like budget, like what do you mean a little bit more specifically?
Yeah, like do you think about like when you're going to buy something for like an Ohio State item, do you think about it in terms of like, all right, I already have X dollars amount worth of Ohio State stuff. Do I need to sell something Ohio State related to get into this? Or do you kind of just grab it because it's like you just own stuff?
Yeah, I just grab it because I own stuff.
Yeah.
To me, it's one of those things like I would sell a lot of things to own cool Ohio State stuff if I needed to. Just with where the business is at, a lot of times like the Ohio State stuff we're buying isn't expensive enough to have to make those decisions. But yeah, the PC stuff is what I enjoy collecting the most, right? It's really the remember why you started, and if you look at that, that's the Ohio State stuff is what really got me into it early on.
Got it. Yeah, I think that's kind of it for me. And now it's officially football season. We're like officially here, so I'm thinking about that. Also, MLB trade deadline. MLB trade deadline's happening today. Potentially Juan Soto getting traded. I think he actually will get traded today. I used to not think that. I now think that. So
you think Soto's getting traded today?
I think he's going to the Padres today. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Interesting.
Wow! Holy cow! For what?
Right? They got a bunch of guys. They have like CJ Abrams. There's like they have 4 or 5 pretty legit prospects who I think they'll trade for Soto, and it's kind of a no-brainer. I was talking to my friend about it, who's a Yankees fan, shout out to Sean, and we were talking about the Yankees, like they don't want to trade Volpe and Dominguez to get him, and it's like it doesn't get more secure than Juan Soto, so trading a guy like Volpe, who is awesome, is going to be a very good player, and a guy like Dominguez, who's exciting, but it's still very, very raw, is such a no-brainer to me that I couldn't really figure out. I can't think of a rationalization for not trading for Juan Soto. So anyway, that's what I think will happen today, and I'm excited.
So Tatis and Soto and
Manny Machado.
And Machado. Wow. Still beating, is that team still good enough to beat the Dodgers?
I don't know. They're gonna get a lot closer though, that's for sure. The Dodgers are really, really good, but
the Dodgers are it.
The Dodgers are it. Yeah, the Dodgers.
Yeah, just look at the Dodgers roster. Like, it's insane. It's literally an all-star team.
Yeah, they're like the second best team in the league.
Behind the Yankees?
No.
Who's the best team in baseball, Lou?
I think the Dodgers do have the best record.
So why are they second best?
I mean, there's a team in Houston who's pretty good.
I mean, are they actually good right now?
No, I actually like all that. I think it's like it changes by the day, but it's Astros, Dodgers, Yankees in some order every single day, and then it's everybody else.
Ryan, what's on your mind?
The Mets are not good, Jay.
Yeah, I agree. The Mets are trash.
Luke touched on it a little bit, but it's it's officially football season, and this will be the last. This will be like there'll be football on every single month till March now. So that's that's big, right? I mean, football's here, ready to do some fantasy football drafts, ready to go to Ohio State games on some Saturdays, ready to just locked in for football season. But man, the National is fun. Like that's on my mind. That's what will be on my mind for some time is like it's it's exhausting during that week, right? We're up most days at 6, we're in bed most days at 1, like beat. I'm still drained now. Uh but man, it's a good time. Like we bought so much stuff, we met so many people. Um it's just there's nothing in cards like it, and for somebody that lives and breathes sports cards and really is into it and like enjoys it, there's nothing like the National. So it's yeah, just as long as it's not in Atlantic City ever again, I'm good. Ready for Chicago back to back, but
Is it
ready
back
for
to
it.
back, Chi-Town?
So I've heard of Chicago, Cleveland is what I've been told.
Todd, can we talk about how Atlantic City is like just such a bad representation of New Jersey?
Yeah, I mean, all of Jersey gets a bad rap.
Yeah, and that's so it like that reinforces so many bad things about New Jersey, and that's so not New Jersey.
AC was hot like not that long ago.
It used to be pretty decent. It kind of fell off the map recently.
I've had a lot of good times in Atlantic City, and I just had a good time. But I hope to not go back there anytime soon because I don't know. I can't do 5 days in Casino Land.
Yeah, it's tough.
And then going to card show and then back to Casino Land.
But
I had a blast. It was amazing. A lot of good times on the floor, some good dinners, some good gambling sessions, some good pickups. Pick this bad boy up. Like I said, low pop raw. Pulisic up 5, 1 of 5.
Ty's been picking up some Chelsea boys from
Prism.
Ty, you been picking up some Chelsea boys from Prism?
I have. Ericsson, United boy, my fellow Dane, though. Greatest story ever told. And then this is a nice pickup.
I hope we can get him on and just tell him that story.
Yeah. Anytime that you see a 101 come across your desk, I learned this from our boy Jay. You got to be interested.
True.
And then on top of it, it was Mason Mount in a Chelsea kit. Big time 6 months coming up between him playing at Chelsea, World Cup, Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving, United England or USA England. That's gonna be a banger. Premier League starts Friday. I got a big Tuesday night league golf match tonight. Big.
Where do you play? Do you play that like virtual place?
Upper? No, I play at my club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got to bring the nasty tonight. 9-hole match, Stableford style. Got to get it done. We lost Lou. Are you paying attention to the Premier League at all?
No.
Did you see much soccer at the show?
Yeah, there's a good amount of it. We got asked for it here and there.
Did you have any? Did you sell any?
A little bit. We didn't have a ton of it out.
Did you buy any?
Not a ton. Nope.
Well, how about hockey?
Same type thing. A little bit more than soccer, a little bit more sold, a little bit more purchased, but not a ton in general.
What was the hottest?
Football, not even close.
Who was the hottest in football?
Allen, Herbert, Hurts, and Lance.
Hurts is on this.
Hurts was the hot guy across the show, from what I heard.
Like, why? What? Why do people?
Because he's the new low price guy.
Their schedule is easy.
I think it's more that he's the more low price guy. That's what I think. But
what is he shown that shows he's going to be a top guy?
I happen to like Jalen Hurts a lot. I think he's like a pro. You know what I mean? Like he's one of those guys, and those are the kind of guys that stick around for a while. I think he's limited as a passer, and that'll be, the challenge of his career.
I think Zach Wilson's going to explode.
I think so too.
Yeah, you guys think that every year though. Like you thought Mark
Oh, well, yeah, welcome to
Sanchez
being
and
fandom, bro. Like, what's up?
yeah.
Sammy Donald was the boy.
Yeah,
14 was,
it's like hopelessly optimistic.
yeah, that's exactly right. I'm hopelessly optimistic about the Jets. That's a fact.
How about vintage, right?
Don't deal a lot in it. Like we just stick to our lane a lot of times. I'll post a picture before too long, but haven't posted it yet. Did make a big play on some F1. This will be likely first revealed live on Car Talk here.
Ah,
Picked up a Lewis first year Chrome auto
wow.
at the show.
So
No.
I did see that picture you sent, and I was very excited for you. That's a
Yeah.
big card.
Where'd you
Yeah.
pick it up at? F1 Trade Night?
F1 trade night. Yep.
Who hosted F1 Trade Night?
Jupsta and Collection, I think is the name. It was in an art gallery in the Claridge Hotel.
Oh,
It was actually
F1 Art Gallery.
Yeah, it was actually really cool. I enjoyed it like crazy.
It was good action.
Yeah, it was fun. Like met a lot of cool people, saw some really cool stuff. It was a blast. I really took Reg. Like we had a blast.
Are we going?
I really like the F1 community. I'm sorry, Di. The F1 card community is legit.
Some of the
Those are
nicest
my
people. Yeah.
Are we going to Austin?
Maybe.
My anniversary with my wife is right around that time, so we'll likely end up there regardless. Hopefully Car Talk is there too. But
Yeah, can we go out together for your anniversary? I think that'll be funny.
Lou, like the only thing is that Sunday is Jets at Broncos.
Yeah, I mean, straight up, I'm out the door Saturday night if we go. Like, I won't be there Sunday for the race, but I will be there all weekend. Otherwise,
Wow.
Wait,
I will not miss any Jet game this year. I will not do it. I refuse.
My thing is I want to go to Denver.
Well, we'll be halfway there.
Feels like the away game that needs to be awayed.
Feels like we'll already be almost there, so it makes a lot of sense to go to Austin.
so you're gonna go to Austin and do everything but the race because of the Jets game?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Some of us like our football teams and care about them. Other people.
Well,
just-
right. I was more like the race might be early and we might be able to make it to Denver in time for the game.
That's definitely not going to happen.
What you mean?
The race is going to be at like 3 p.m.
Damn it! You're right.
No,
right.
there's no way I'm
That-
missing it. I can't do that.
That's tough.
But maybe I could be. I mean, I could be convinced, but it would be really hard.
Rye did a nice panel on Saturday. I listened into with the content creators.
I'd love to
Shout out
keep
you on that,
pieces
Rye.
of that as well.
Shout out Ty for being in the crowd, day one supporter.
You know, saying
Real
I don't know
real
where Lou
MVP
was, but
disguise.
had to
No
pull
support
up.
for me. I was there too.
I mean, I didn't see you in the crowd.
I came by on my own. I was in the back right corner. I actually
Deep-
tried to make eye contact
Deep
with
back,
Rye.
right?
It wasn't really deep back. It was like less deep than deep, but it was deep. And I tried to make eye contact, and it didn't come across. So I understand.
He had to pull out the binocs to.
Yeah, for sure. He might have had to for that because it was just so packed over there because he's such a superstar. So that like I couldn't even get eyes on him.
What else did we see at the show card wise? Not much pokey.
It was
It's
light
kind
on
of like a
pokey.
theme that I got.
It was light on 2020 F1. Those were my two main things I didn't see a lot of. Not enough F1 is right court. 2021 was out there because there's a lot of that stuff. 2020 there was not a lot out,
Yeah,
and it was
agreed.
consolidated into smaller groups.
What's a like a box of that do?
2020, I think it's like 2,500 right now. Right?
I haven't
know it all?
looked. I haven't looked. That sounds about right.
I want to say it's like 2,500, which has come down. I think it was up around 35.
I need the K Mag like gold, except he keeps like just being a terrible driver.
They're getting unlucky with the car a little bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
they had their moment in the sun. It's over for us. This season's kind of over, to be honest.
I got a DM. Did you guys see Lewis Hamilton is now part owner of the Denver Broncos?
Yeah, I saw they put him in the ownership group. It's probably like that
Really?
classic like 1% thing. Get his name on the ownership group. I like it though.
Who just bought them?
Forget the guy's name. I was about to say Tepper, but it's not Tepper. That's the Panthers.
It's gonna be weird seeing Russ Wills.
Yeah, I'm curious how that's gonna go. We're gonna have to do our NFL episode soon. I'm very Very Oh, it was the Walmart guy, Rob Walton.
Jonathan Taylor is the consensus
Number one pick.
first round fantasy pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't be me drafting him, but consensus first round pick.
Then
Who
it's
are
like
you taking?
McCaffrey.
If I had one overall, it's a tough question. I don't think I would take Taylor. It would depend on the format. I really think Justin Jefferson's like the best player in fantasy, so I would have to strongly consider Justin Jefferson, but that's a tough pick at number 1 overall.
Ty's face.
What? Why?
He's a consensus top 5 pick, I think. It's not like that crazy.
Yeah, I would take Derrick Henry.
Number 1 picking him though.
I
You
would
take
consider
Derrick
it.
Henry.
Yeah, Derrick Henry.
Wow.
Derrick Henry's a good pick too.
Derrick Henry, after missing 5 games last year, was still leading the league in rushing. Like, Derrick Henry's a beast.
I think they're going to be significantly worse though.
Plays with a good quarterback too to help offset. Give him the lanes.
What was the favorite gift you received at the National?
Huh.
You got one?
Favorite gift. I have a favorite gift, and then I have a favorite moment. Can I give it to you?
Yes.
Okay, favorite gift. I got a card from Kayla, Card Collector 8117. Shout out to Kayla. She's awesome. She hangs out with us all the time. She's actually sending me something that I need to open, so I'm waiting for that to arrive. So she gave me a card, which I was really pumped about. And then my favorite moment, let me get their Instagram real quick. I had these 3 kids roll up on me, and they really wanted to see the Eli card, the Eli 101. So I actually ended up giving one of them an Elijah Moore Immaculate, not the one you gave me, Ryan, a different one. And these 3 kids were so pumped, and it was just so I had such a good time talking to them because they were clearly just like so excited to be at the National and so excited to like be able to like look at cards and hold cards, and they were there with, I'm assuming, was their dads and like dad's friend and all that. And I just really enjoyed talking to them. I think that was my favorite part. I saw a lot more younger kids there than last year. Am I wrong about that? I feel like there was way more little kids.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of younger.
Which I think is a great sign.
Young cats there for sure.
So I was excited about that. Let me get their Instagrams real quick.
I got this ticket.
Sick. These were great gifts. Did you end up connecting with this guy, Rye?
He had something for you.
Oh man, he has something for you.
He actually has something pretty sweet for you.
Yeah, now I don't want to give it away, but
Like the sweetest of the batch. This little 2016 FIFA Club World Cup. I think it's the 3rd place match. Ronaldo bagged a Hattie.
That's cool.
yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, I was pumped about that. And then I actually had drinks last night with these 2 guys, Matt and Chris. I believe it's
Couple
Matt and
fellas.
Chris. Brothers from the UK that run the design studio. That first time national. And linked back with them last night in the city. Good dudes. New relationship. Gonna go over and watch some footage with them over in London. We also got to get Card Talk to London.
Yeah, in.
Yeah.
Stubset5 was the guy who gave Tyler that ticket. He gave me a F1 ticket as well, and he has a banger for you.
He's got a little something for you.
Like a banger, right?
I got to jump in because he also gave me this sweet NLCS 86 Mets ticket signed by Lenny Dykstra, a game that he walked off against the Houston Astros. I was fired up about this ticket. I was really excited about that.
That's a relevant piece
Now
of
I'm
information.
disappointed. Now I'm definitely disappointed I missed him.
That's right.
He will see this 100.
Banger for you, Ryan.
Yeah, he will 100% see this. Shout out to Stubset for the gift. He will get you your gift. Your gift is legit. I don't want to give it away.
Corporate's going to happen. I'll keep talking about that. That's what I talked to those guys about. Like, I think the mid-level, whether it's, Santiago or Card Collector, what you're probably planning on cooking up next year from a booth perspective, Backyard Breaks, Mojo, Card Ladder had a little corporate stitch going on there. Like, there's just going to be a lot more development, I think, of booths from brands and people in the space. Network was in the mix. I like their little gas cards that they're doing. I think that's like a zero cool type competitor. Yeah. The events were there. There was events kind of every night. Obviously, trade night was freaking huge.
Freaking
Huge. Friday we had our event, which went off, I think, pretty well. Shout out Jay. Shout out Court.
so.
Shout out the whole squad. Fresco Trade killed that. I don't know. I'd imagine. Oh, the Panini party was Friday. I didn't go to that. Was that the VIP thing you went to, Ryan?
VIP was Saturday. NFT party was Friday.
NFT party was Friday.
I went to the VIP party.
Was it?
How
cool?
was it?
It was a blast.
Nice.
Was there anyone interesting there?
Montana, Jabari Smith.
Smith.
Yeah, I took a picture with him. Could not have been a nicer guy. Taller than all like humongous, like so tall.
What is he, like 6'6"?
No, he's got to be taller than that. He's huge. I took a picture with. Here, I'll text you.
Keep talking though.
Yeah, could not have been a nicer guy. Like, talked with him for 5 or 6 minutes. Like, oh man, genuinely good human being.
6'10". Oh
Yeah,
my, yeah, that's tall.
He's humongous. I'll text you this picture.
Height. This is a complete sidebar. Means absolutely nothing. Height is one of the sneakier things. Like, you hear 6'10", you're like, oh, that's tall. When you see 6'10", it's so different.
I just texted you the picture.
Tall.
I just texted you the picture.
What's it? You and him?
Me, him, and Reg.
Oh yeah, he's so much tall. Look how tall he is compared to Reg.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I do want to give a side note. I'm going to post it on IG. But I got to meet Grayson from Cherry Collectibles at the party. Could not have been a nicer human being. I had a 5 to 10 minute conversation with him. Reg and I did at the Panini VIP party. First time I've ever met him. Big fan of him. So
that's awesome.
He's one of the best dudes.
Yeah.
Wait, quick. Also, another one. Emily says she saw Katie on the street last week. I mean, that's like breaking news. There's big NBA stories surrounding this guy. Did he have a Suns jersey on? Was he wearing a Nets hat? Like, what's going on here?
He's gonna be a net, right?
I think so. Yeah. Emily, hi. First appearance.
I'm here. I'm listening. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever made an appearance. Hey,
here we go.
Tyler, I sent you the video, right?
Nope.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it. Oh my god, I'll send it to all of you right now.
Were you guys like hanging out? Did you go for a cocktail? What was like?
No. It was actually the same day as. We'll cut this, Jason. I'll cut this. From the audio. I'm sending you guys the. I'm sending you guys the video. Hold on.
No, we just have a quick story. Quick.
Well, did he have the Nets hat on? Or did he have a Suns jersey on?
Like, you saw Katie on the street. Did he tell you where he's playing next year?
He was walking from his hotel to his car. Okay, I saw.
Was the car orange?
Was it Laker yellow?
Guys.
Did he say he's on a one-way trip to LA?
He was carrying a basketball.
Is he? Was he? Oh, okay. Was there a Thunder logo on it?
Sneaky, going back to his roots. Katie's a trade piece.
I am gonna send it to Jason.
Em just popping in to say I'm gonna send a video and just sitting here scrolling her phone.
We appreciate you. Gotta go.
I'm Team M.
Just watch your mouth. This podcast might not go out tomorrow.
Team M. Goodbye.
That was a good breaking news update.
All right, let's get into play the national. So we got a lot of plays coming up. There's a bunch.
So these are either buys. The rules were buys, trades, sales, anything people thought was interesting at the national. Is that correct? I think that was what we said.
Correct. We changed the rules for this one. Didn't need to necessarily even have to sell it. It was just like if you had a pickup that you loved, or if you did a trade or anything you did at the national is in play here.
Yes. And we'll explain it at the end, but we're doing like a bracket style this week, letting the listeners pick. That's how we're going to do it this week.
All right. This is from Coyote 1014. It says, Ryan, you know about this one. I bought a factory sealed 86 Fleer basketball set in 87 for $12 at the age of 11. Of course, I opened it as soon as I got it, not knowing the future of the set. Shopped it around at the national floor and eventually sold it to a dealer for $8,000. Making quite the profit after holding on to it for 35 years.
Oh my God.
Jordan was a BGS 7.5 in the set, by the way. Keep up the great show, guys. I always learn something new. I actually got offered this set.
Did you?
Yeah.
What is it? It's one card graded and the rest just raw?
Yeah, he had a few different graded copies. He was willing to like swap out. So like there was a Magic, there was like a Magic Johnson graded. I mean, the majority of the lot though is the Jordan, and it was a 7.5. And I looked up comps and I was like, I can't be that high in it. So we talked about it. Really nice guy. But I actually had an opportunity to buy this and pass at AK.
Interesting.
Understood.
I like
I
like the idea of bought it in 1987. I've been sitting on it this entire time. I want to know Riley can follow up with us if like Riley's kept it like in their possession this entire time. Was it in the garage? They pulled it out of the garage. We love the classic one of those, but 8K after 35 years, not so bad. Not a lot of things you can make 8K on after 35 years.
It looks like he did a proper storage job. I gotta say that.
Yeah, it was very well kept together for sure. Super nice guy, like very cool experience. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Heck of a play. Love it.
I like to play.
Next, Jay. Hey guys, awesome event on Friday. This is from Dirty Cards. Vibes were awesome. I played the Nationals buying 6 silver packs for $100. Opened 2 packs, didn't pull nothing big. Then I decided to post the other 4 on eBay, starting bid at 100. Buy now for 130. Less than 30 minutes for posting, someone ends up buying them. Made $20 extra after getting my money back and opened 2 silver packs for free. P.S. I'm not from Ohio. I'm from California. Bringing the National to Cali.
Oh, I like a National in Cali. I also feel like I heard this story. And National packs, I should have made more plays on.
I mess it up every time.
I have a bunch of them. A lot. Hundreds.
What's in them this year? It's just regular National cards?
Yeah. The rumor, again, we talked about this a little bit. A lot of the packs are in like bunches. So like the rumor was that the packs didn't get all the way mixed up. This is just a rumor, right? This is all hearsay. But
the best kind.
If you watch like Pac-Man's video, like he rips 10 silver packs and hits 11 autos in 10 silver packs. So there's some packs that's like base, and then he rips some packs and he goes auto.
Jeez, so, what was it? Did he make a haul?
I don't know.
What autos are we talking about?
Yeah, like Jaden Ivey, like Aaron Judge, like not like scrubs, like cracked ice autos. Desmond Ritter, like big names.
Sheesh.
So we gave some packs away to kids at the National. Shout out to Panini for getting us some packs. We did some when kids came up to our booth and were like, "Hey, I love your content." I was like, "Cool." Like, give them a pack. There was a kid, Ty. It's got to be in the video. I'll send you the clip when it happens. I think it's on Friday or Saturday. This kid comes up rocking a Penn State jacket.
My guy.
I'm like, "Hey, man." He's like, "Yeah, man. We are." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, whatever." And he's like, and I'm like, "Hey, do you like the National silver packs?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Could I get a Go Bucks out of you for a silver pack?" He's like, "Yeah."
Oh,
yep. So I got a Go Bucks out of him for a silver packs. It's great. I'm gonna clip it and I'm gonna make sure we keep it and put it in the chat.
You never do that.
That hurts.
Yeah.
All he had to do was go back. All he had to do was wrap around with Tyler, and Tyler would have just bought him a pack to make it up to him.
Totally. Oh, that's devastating. I know what you're going to do with that clip, too. Yeah, someone tried to have me auto Go Bucks. And I was like, but you can go get lost, more or less.
All right, next play, Jay.
Ooh.
90s B-ball card. I bought a lot for $70, found a 97 PMG red Michael Irvin, sent that to PSA and received a 7, pop 2, only 2 higher. At National, I agreed to sell that for $3K. With the $3K, PMGs. I found a 90. With the $3K, I found a 97 Ultra Stars gold Penny Hardaway and a BGS 9. Purchased that for $2,900. 100 left over. I found a 97 Top Stadium Club Triumvirate Illuminator Penny Hardaway and a BGS 9.5. Last comp on a raw copy was $386. Along with the $100 left from the PMG, I included a Kobe Bryant Bowman's Best base rookie PSA 9 that I pulled back in 97 and a Michael Jordan 98 gold gold label, black label that I bought for $25 in a CSG 7.5, mislabeled as a base, and later cracked, subbed to PSA and got a 10. All in, I had $185 for those 3 cards and was able to move those to get 2 PC cards worth a total of approximately $3,500 to $4K.
Wow. Shout out to Jake. I've been chatting with Jake for like years now. He was a part of that original crew that I spoke to back in the day. He hung out at the table for a little bit. I love Jake, so shout out to Jake. I'm a little bit confused.
I feel like I went through like a labyrinth to get there.
Yeah, for sure.
So he bought a lot. So he's in for $70.
Bought a lot for 70.
And in it is a 97 PMG.
How do you buy a lot for $70 that is a PMG red Michael Irvin?
And then you grade it and it comes out as 7, and you bring it to the Natty and you sell it for 3 bands. So now you're in for 70 grading and you got $3,000.
Yep.
With the $3,000, I found a 97 Ultra Stars Gold Penny Hardaway and a BGS 9.
Yep.
So, like, is this raw photo supposed to just be like what that card is without?
He sent over no photos, so I just put that photo in there.
That's
my bad for not giving you guys the heads up.
So he then buys this card that's raw in a BGS 9 for $2,900. He's got 100 left over. So he's got this card and $100.
And then he bought the Stadium Club for 100.
And then he goes Stadium Club penny as well. Big penny guy, you can clearly tell. In a BGS 9.5.
Okay.
The last comp for a raw copy was 388. Along with the 100 left, this is where I got lost. From the PMG, I included a Kobe Bowman's best base. Okay, so he put in the 100 and the Kobe.
Yep.
But I thought he got the penny with the 100. Okay. That he pulled back in 97. So he pulled that Kobe back in 97.
Uh-huh.
And the Michael Jordan 98 Topps Gold Label black that I bought for 25, recracked, got a 10.
So let's all in for the $70, he came away with the penny, the 2 pennies, and the MJ and he made for $185. He got those 3 cards worth like $4,000.
No, I think he got the 2 pennies.
2 pennies, and
he gave the cash,
the MJ,
the Kobe, and the MJ to get the 2 pennies.
Got it. I think he got that's where I think the confusion is. I think he got the Jordan because he says I got 3 cards.
He says I got 2 all in. I had 1 cash and those 3 cards, and I was able to get the 2 PCs. So
all right, I feel it. I get it now. He came away with 2 pennies.
PC's
penny flipped his 185 into those 2 cards that are worth like 35 to 4K. I got it now.
Yep, that's 2 pennies for a card that he pulled back in the day, 97. Got it. I like it. I like the play. I see the vision.
I like it.
Anthony Hardaway. Yep. Penny. Young Penny.
I was saying at the National, it's like, you know how we always say, like, if you can't find it at the National, you're not going to find it anywhere. So I feel like if you're a big 90s basketball person or basketball person in general, that's the place to be. I love it.
I would agree.
All right, this is from Ruth, 33 cards. Play of the week. Hey guys, had so much fun meeting all of you. So I got to the National late on Wednesday with about 2 hours left before the show was over for the day and went directly to the eBay booth. I did this because last year I had made some good, quick money on the DJ Ski cards. This year did not disappoint. I did their free scavenger hunt, which took about 5 minutes, and boom, I was gifted 4 exclusive DJ Ski tobacco cards, serial numbered and slabbed up. They depicted various crimes, criminals, and legends. The same night, I ran a 3-day auction on eBay starting at $1 so that would end with the National buzz intact. At the end of it all, the auction ended with a final bid of $198.50. On a positive note, the buyer paid immediately. Nothing better than receiving money just for taking part in a free promotion at the National. Keep up the good work. Let's go Steelers, Billy P. So first,
Billy, I feel like you should have been in our event on Friday night.
Yeah.
For the 5th card.
Weren't we the 5th?
We had the 5th card in the set. Sorry, Ryan, I interrupted you.
No, I was just gonna say Jay said he got a couple of these for me, but I was curious where those were.
Well, I don't know.
He says he's got mine. Shout out to Jay.
He has that one. This is one of them, I think.
Yeah, interesting. 1:37 p.m.
Yeah, so just to give a little color on that,
yes.
he had Ski had 2 different cards at our event, each numbered to 150. So that we had 300 bags, so half of one and half of the other. It's the same as 2 of these that are on the screen right now. The only difference is the back. Says it has the 1:37 p.m. logo.
Got it. So the ones he has does not have the 137 logo.
Right.
But this is numbered to 300.
Interesting. I thought they were numbered to 150. It
was probably 300 and 300, and you said 150, 150 in your head.
Yeah. No, well, they were 150, 150, but they may have numbered the one card to 150 and then the next card from 151 to 300 because I know they were only 300 produced.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, next play.
I will say about these real quick. That's just a smart play of like last year. I was able to crush on that because I do remember all the Kanye cards were killing last year at the National. Smart to just run it right back. Quick money for the show. Easy.
The show is the best. I actually, in What's on Your Mind or like our national recap, I really didn't get to walk around much at all.
Me either. I think you and I need to commit next year to like really getting around a little bit.
Yeah.
We do it every time. We get stuck at the table.
Any like purchasing, any moves like that. We went over to the Zero Cool booth the one time. I got to be better. But what I was going is that's $200 right there. For free.
Easy money.
And you could have got multiple of those. And then you got the packs, and everyone's going to start next year. Same deal, man. Everyone is going to have scavenger hunt. Everyone is going to have national exclusive packs. It's all going to be.
Yep.
It's all going to be right there, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
We got to figure out what our design is going to be for next year. I feel like I have concepts.
I do too.
Next.
PMGs.
All right, card collector 1116.
Jeez, coaching tree.
Yeah, this is a big coaching tree member.
As a 16-year-old collector in the hobby, I'm always looking to grind value boxes to make some money to go towards some PC pickups. With a limited budget, the National was a tough place to find good deals, with 95% of value boxes having virtually no deals. Was losing confidence until I came across a huge booth with multiple tables that had over 150,000 cards marked at $3 each. I had around $100 left, and I was only at the show Thursday, so I figured value boxing was the way to go.
Yep.
Went through dozens of basketball 2- and 4-row boxes and found a ton of good deals. With my budget, I picked up around 30-something cards, all at about $3 a piece. Seller wasn't giving deals until Sunday. I had to go off my gut on all of the pickups with no Wi-Fi, but I was confident in my knowledge. I ended up doing really well, selling multiple cards already and having many watchers on eBay sending offers. Big fan of the show. So some of the stuff he sold was he had a Harry Giles Optic White Sparkle rookie, sold that for $18. Terrence Mann Hoops Premium Blue Mojo rookie at a $99, sold for $25. And then he had a Cody Martin Revolution Cubic rookie at a $50, sold for $13.
Smart.
Love a good value box play at the National.
Love a value box play at the National. Love the confidence despite the no Wi-Fi. I think a lot of people were like very hindered by the no Wi-Fi thing, and they were scared to make moves.
Made a lot of arbitrage.
A lot of arbitrage to be had in that moment when you're confident and you know all the players that are going to sell for some money. You know that that's a white sparkle, like that's obvious money. No matter what, you're going to make more than $3 on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anything numbered to 99 or 55 or a nice little Hoops Premium. Hoops Premium is a fun little product.
I agree, actually. I like Hoops Premium. Great play.
Yeah,
value boxes always work.
Agreed.
And just so we remember correctly, we're picking 2 plays from here, correct?
And then letting the world decide?
We're picking 2 plays to get bye weeks, and then everyone else is going to decide Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
To get bye weeks?
No, we're not doing bye weeks.
We're not doing bye weeks?
There are 8, so we're perfectly set up for a bracket.
Oh, okay, great. So then we're not doing. I thought we were doing the bye week thing. Never mind.
Oh, is this a bracket?
We're going to set up a
It
bracket.
will be.
We have content. It's content, Tyler. Next. Oh, T-Law.
Tyson 22.
Basically paid $150 for a T-Law, clearly Donruss auto. I like the way this DM came through.
I give $150. I get Trevor Lawrence.
What do we think this Trevor Lawrence is worth?
Out of 25, PSA 9 without looking 650, 700 bucks.
650. He paid 150.
Man, it's gotta be worth more than 100. It's more than
Oh,
way
raw
more
one's
than
at 585. What is going on here, Tyson?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're going to submit a play like this, there's got to be a little bit of context built in, because a hollow version of this card sold for 630 raw, 242 for a non-auto for a non-graded one. This is a good play. I don't understand how he got it for 150, but I would love to have more context, if I'm being honest. You're muted, Ty. Ty, you're muted.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be a cynic. Looks like it's like on a bed sheet. Like I just don't. I think we need a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel like we're not getting a lot of context on this one. Jay.
Yeah, I mean,
I just thought that like when I saw Trevor Lawrence ordered a 25 for $150,
but like I went up to the table, the guy was busy. He didn't realize what he was selling me. He told me 150. Like I took it and moved. Like bought this at the National. Like first day, guy was tired. I bought it like early Sunday. He just wanted to get stuff off. Like
I'll hit him up in the DMs. We can post a little.
This is what I see. This is weirdly, Tyson. I hope I meet you. I kind of feel like he was back home, post Natty, in the hotel room, had some cash, and was like, "Oh yeah, I picked this up today. Let me do this play of the week." Boom, put 150 cash in the card and just say, "You got it." Maybe he paid 225. Maybe he paid 150, but
yeah, I feel like we definitely need, like, if you're going to submit play of the week, we need the full story. Otherwise, it's hard to judge.
Yeah,
but you're going to be in the bracket. That's for sure. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Next.
All right, next play. All right, this is from Wolf Cards. Bought a Joe Burrow contenders for $3K. Comps are 3,500 to 4K. Crossed for PSA the next day with a minimum 10 grade. Got the 10. Sold and traded it for 3,000 cash and 3 cards. I sent it back it. The Giannis, Kyler, and KD. Well, that's insane.
Wow. So he got a Joe Burrow's contenders for 3K.
Yeah, raw. I got a 10 on it. Did a deal
crossed. So it must have been.
So basically what he did is he took a Joe Burrow contenders, got a PSA, bought it for 3K, got a PSA 10 on it, traded / sold it for his original 3K back, a Steph Curry, what is it? A Giannis, a Kyler, and a KD. So the Giannis, the Kyler, and the KD.
Right?
Yeah, Giannis impeccable, Kyler immaculate, and KD NT patch auto. Those 3 cards are essentially free.
Yeah, and that's like a couple thousand now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because I think
Joe Burrow contenders 10. I think Joe Burrow contenders 10s are like 6K.
Wow.
I got offered one for like 5,700, 5,500, something like that. So
that's a hell of a play right there.
I like that.
Yep.
Kellen Mond up top's a little tough, but the rest of it's really good.
All right, next.
Wow.
Is that it?
No, I don't think that's it.
Oh, this is off me, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. I was like, we had this card. Bought this at Card Collector 2's booth. I saw it in the showcase when he posted on his page. I knew I had to have it and ended up buying it.
I respect the play.
Do you think Eli might be sneaky?
Did he do anything with it?
I mean, he's a Giants fan. It's a Giants collection play, it seems.
I mean, I love the play because it was, from us, but
I know that this is a.
It was just a pickup, like that was like we told people if it's a card you bought, traded, anything, everything was in play. So if
Jay's feeling the pressure a little bit right now.
You got cash on bed, guy, and you got.
He's not going to win.
We did allow pickups.
I respect the play. Cruising cards.
I do
PC,
wish if
Victor
it was just
Cruz.
a pickup, I wish people kind of jumped in with like, "Hey, I'm a Giants fan. This is why."
Yeah, well, he's got Cruz cards. I mean, he's obviously PC's Victor Cruz, so he must be a big.
Yeah, but
Giants
did you grind like Ryan on the price at least?
Yeah, did you like make a deal? But wait, can I make a quick sidebar? I think Eli might be. if him and Peyton, this thing, that's like the best thing I'm most excited about football season. It's Peyton and Eli again. They're back. And Eli's kind of the star of that show on the low. Something to think about.
Eli's hot.
Going to be a Hall of Famer.
Going to be a Hall of Famer. Going to be a fixture on football broadcasts for the next 10 to 15 years, I would imagine. That show's not going anywhere.
Superstar.
Interesting. I like it.
Is there more?
Jay's double checking the next play. Making sure. Okay.
That's it.
All right, so scroll back through real quick. Favorite play of the national pickup. I think that's my favorite for sure. Yep. Keep going.
There's some good plays.
There's some good stuff in here. There's some good pickups. I like that. The first one is a little bit of an OG. Sneaky. So, Jay, are we picking or are we not? We're just fully letting people pick.
Yeah, you guys can chime in and give your pick, and then we'll let the audience vote.
Okay.
I would pick the value box play on intuition with no Wi-Fi. That would be my pick.
That would be my pick. I like that as well. I'm gonna pick. I think the Burrow contenders into the Kyler and all that deserve some love, so I'm gonna pick that. Shout out to Wolf Cards. I think that's a very good pick.
Ty, what would your pick be?
Value box grind.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we are going to put these plays up on social. We'll put these up on IG, and we'll have polls in the story for Card Talk Pod. Yep. So make sure you guys check out the story. We're going to have a tournament bracket style for these, and we'll pick a winner that way. So make sure you guys check out the story this week so we can select a winner.
Are we doing any fantasy?
I want to. I think it's a good idea, and I think we have enough time to pull it together still. We have to just decide how hard we want to go. I think maybe we should ask the people if they were interested in fantasy.
I think we need to do yeah, that's what I was saying. I think we need to do like a weekly DraftKings thing.
I can get into that.
Where it's like a buck a week or a free one, and you just do like a running tally throughout the year.
We could work on that, I think.
Rather than do like a fantasy with like 12 teams.
Yeah, I think like more of an open.
Yeah, where you can get in with like Card Talk Pod.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All
right, latest launch. I got 11:30.
All right.
Latest launch, not a ton this week. You've got Panini Recon Basketball 2022 Legacy Football, and that's about it. We missed Eminence last week. That's a $30,000 box of cards for 10 cards. Next week, you have Immaculate Baseball, Luminance Football, and Select Football.
Luminance will be big.
So, starting to get into football season, so going to start getting into some of these 2022 products with Pickett and Olave, Wilson, and some of the other guys.
It's time. So. It is time.
All right. Make sure you guys vote on the stories this week, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next time. Fantasy is happening. I'm excited.
It's happening. Nationals in the background, and when we come back, Premier League will be in full swing.
Peace, guys.
Peace and love.
I am.
I am.